In the beginning, we were dreaming dreams, like the Israelites. They have promised land, Canaan. Nagas also had Canaan dream. What has gone wrong with our Naga people? What have we achieved today? For the last more than 50 years, we have been talking. And in the bargain, what happened? We have allowed the mushrooming of various organizations. We have allowed mushrooming of various factions for the same goal. And different factions, different groups, they are singing different tunes. There is no melody. And when there is no melody in a song, can you expect that the people will enjoy that song? Similarly, when people are now talking about scientific development, when people are talking about economic development, when people are talking about educational development, and when people are competing in order to achieve that goal, what is happening today in our land? We are fighting among ourselves. For what? For nothing. If you have to fight for something which is noble, then it can be appreciated. But when people fight for nothing, then everything will land in zero. That is exactly what is happening in this part of the land. Very soon, the tomorrow of Nagaland would be decided within 1 month. What kind of tomorrow you want? What kind of tomorrow you expect? Naturally, we require very good refined materials. If you have to have a beautiful building, definitely you require tested iron. You require all the good materials. But can you expect a building which will be superb by using third-class materials? It is common sense. For the last few days, few weeks, I have been very closely observing what really is going in Nagaland. Our Naga people have lost their vision. Have Naga people lost their character? Have Naga people are still under the shadow of the past events? No principle, no political ideology. Now people are now going this side, this side, this side. Nagaland have totally lost political ideology, political principle, and what do they want? To be only in the chair. And if that is the materials that we are going to build up, not a future, can we expect anything good out of this? Even during these few weeks, we know totally the character of our materials which are supposed to build the future of Naga people. The greatest persecution of politics have started today in Nagaland. It is extremely difficult. Like old men like us, to watch this drama. And it's very difficult to talk to any of the leaders because we don't know where will he be next hour. Not days. Changing every hour. Why? We have lost a vision. Naga people have lost a vision, both underground and overground. That is the reason why you cannot remain in one place even for one day. What a sad thing. Despite this, I have not lost a bright future for Naga people. And how to revive this? How to now rebuild a new Naga? I think the innate qualities, character of Naga people are unique. And I'll tell you, people talk so much about uniqueness of Nagaland, Naga history. Yes, their uniqueness. And what are these? When the entire hill areas of Assam, we were in primitive age. When British Empire was only extended on a certain limit in this Naga area, they want to reform administration. And they want to bring Naga hills under the reform. But though our people were in primitive stage, even at that time, they said no. Unless we remain separate, if we are involved in this Assam, our identity will be lost. Our political identity will be lost because we shall be in minority. And therefore, we want to be outside this reform. Was it not unique? Have not the leaders of bygone days played their role in exhibiting the uniqueness of Naga character even in 1929? I call it the uniqueness of Naga history because those people, even at that stage, have realized that Naga people should have a distinct identity of their own. Besides that, when after Second World War, the old colonial areas, they fought for freedom. And even at that time, leaders of Nagas in those days, they thought that as any other colonial people, we should also carve out our own political identity. And therefore, they have formed Naga National Council in 1946. And along with the rest of the people in the colonial area, including India, I think our leaders have realized that we should have a separate identity. Was it not unique in the political wisdom of Naga people, and even at that point of time, when no tribe whatsoever in the whole country were thinking about to carve out their own homeland, it is the Naga people, because of the wisdom, that they could also form themselves into a body to fight, to struggle for them. And this is a unique of Naga character. And when people were not talking about it, they didn't know even the meaning of plebiscite. Fizo said there should be plebiscite in 51. Our headmasters, our teachers in our high school, they also didn't know even the meaning of plebiscite, so they had to see the dictionary. Even at that point of time, that political idea was in the minds of Naga leaders. Was it not unique? It is unique. Not only that, even in 1960, when state of Nagaland was formed, it was through political agreement with the Prime Minister. For the first time of the Indian independence, a state was created through political negotiation. Because the rest of the states in the country were carved out under the recommendation of the State Reorganization Commission. But Nagaland is the only state which was created through political negotiation. Wasn't that a unique step taken by the government of India for Naga people? And therefore, when we think about this uniqueness of Naga people, should we not have the same uniqueness today and refashion, redesign our political, social life in this part of the country according to contemporary politico-social realities? Naga have got that dynamism, that potentialities, that possibilities. But we are wasting so much time today in quarreling among ourselves, in making this group, that faction, multiplicity of authorities in Nagaland. Now it is difficult to make out what is what and which is what. Should we continue to live in this kind of situation? I hope not. And especially the younger generation will never ever agree to be in the same kind of situation which we are placed. Now, to make this dream a reality, first and foremost step is solution of Naga political problem. Once political problem is solved, a new dawn of peace and stability will usher in the state. And this will be adorned by various opportunities, especially for the younger generation. Today, we have younger generation with knowledge, with everything, but no space in Naga. Their mind is churning. They want to do something, but no space. Why? Unsettled political settlement. And therefore, the first and foremost of this issue should be to have political settlement. Now, if we have to make the dream a reality, here comes the role of the educational institutions. Educational institutions hold the key to building Nagaland of tomorrow, and they must be viewed as depositories of nations' scholarly and intellectual wealth. Therefore, it is required that they must continue to reform, to restructure, and rejuvenate. Because we have to keep abreast with the changes in the world. I want to conclude my speech with an Indian proverb that says, "Yesterday is but a dream, tomorrow but a vision. But today well lived makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well therefore to this day. Today is a day all about our young men and women as it should be. It is hard to earn and well deserved. The day signifies great hope and promise for the state. nation, the world, as our young men and women with proper education and advanced knowledge set out to leave their mark and contribute their part in shaping the future of Nagaland and the country. It is my hope and prayer that Christian higher schools should be one of the institutions where they can manufacture the products that would be suitable for a strong, robust Naga. God bless Naga. Thank you.